Hi, welcome back to my channel. This video is not about one thing, it's about a bunch of different things that I didn't think were good enough to be their own video. Not good enough, I just didn't have enough to say. So then I'm putting them all together in this video now, and it's a brand new idea. No one's ever done this before. We're gonna talk about theater. We're gonna talk about the IRS. We're gonna talk about a third thing. I don't remember what it is. We're going to talk about Freev. I'm not sure what order I'm going to put these in. I'll figure it out though, because they will be in the video. So there's a church in Texas that put on a performance of Hamilton. Yeah, the musical. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Hamilton. It defined my sophomore and junior years of high school. Here are my Hamilton and Burr pins. I always find it kind of funny that Burr is pointing his gun up because historically, if you're unfamiliar, Hamilton is a musical. It feels so weird to explain the concept of Hamilton now. Hamilton is a Broadway musical, and because it came out recently, which really in this context just means like in the last decade to 15 years, it's not something that anyone can just buy the license for and put on. If your high school or local theater or church wants to put on Beauty and the Beast or The Music Man or The Descendants, you can buy the rights to do so, and it's very expensive, but that's its own can of worms. But you can't buy the rights to put on Hamilton. I'm pretty sure the thinking there is the show is making a lot of money, and so letting other people do it would take away from the elusiveness of the Broadway musical. That fateful summer where people are allowed to buy the rights to Hamilton, everyone will be doing Hamilton, and that'll be in about 100 years, I think. Phantom of the Opera premiered on Broadway in 1988 and was not available until the year 2010. So it could be a while before places are allowed to do Hamilton. The show has had over 2,000 performances on Broadway, plus all of the North America tours, plus the London production, plus the Australia production, plus the German production, so I think they're gonna be okay. I am a huge advocate for artists getting capital P paid. This line exists so I can test the effectiveness of my new pop filter. But when the least expensive ticket to sit in the back row of the second balcony is 150 bones, I can understand why people would be looking for a less expensive alternative. Though honestly, the show does not look less expensive. It looks like a lot of money went into it. What I am interested in are some of the lyrical changes they made. That's right. Even if they had licensed the show, something they could not do, one thing they definitely would not be allowed to do is change the words to Hamilton. But they did. And we're gonna talk about them now.
Outlaw, scoundrel, orphan, son of a harlot.
Son of a harlot. Oh, that's good.
But I'm not afraid. My hope is in Jesus. If you could just give him a chance today, that would be enough.
Eliza, God is not who I need right now. I'm fine on my own.
My faith is in Jesus. Why wasn't that the original lyric, huh? Come on now. Ugh, these are good.
What is a legacy? It's knowing you repented and accepted the gospel of Jesus Christ that sets men free. You sent your sinless Son of Man on Calvary to die for me.
The thing I love about this legacy line change is in the show, Hamilton is very much obsessed with his legacy and his image and the way that he will be remembered and like building something lasting, right? That's his whole character, is he wants to be able to outlive his life by the things that he does, right? That's Hamilton the musical. So then when he's looking death in the eyes, this is looking death in the eyes, he's not gonna go, but did I do enough to help the legacy of this other person? No, he takes the bullet because he knows that it's gonna be his legacy. Work, Renee Elise, Philippa Sue, and Jasmine.
Can I show you what I'm proudest of? The orphanage. I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I introduced hundreds of children to Jesus as they're growing up.
To Jesus as they're growing up. God. I love that in addition to adding a bunch of lines about Jesus Christ of Nazareth, they took out all the cuss words. Because if there's one complaint people had about the Disney Plus Hamilton, it's that there wasn't enough censorship. I will say, the kid who plays Burr kills it.
Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. And Hamilton faces relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in your shoes?
Stupendous stuff. Very good. So there's a lot of really good stuff there. But after the show, the pastor gave a sermon where he compared homosexuality to addiction.
He wants to help you tonight. He knows exactly what you've gone through. You've gone through maybe broken marriages. Maybe you struggle with alcohol, with drugs, homosexuality. Maybe you struggle with other things in life. I mean, your finances, whatever, relationships. God can help you tonight.
Which, I'll say it, bad. Hi, it's me. At a slightly different angle than normal. I feel like I didn't really say anything about the pastor's remarks other than that's bad. I didn't have a nice little joke to crack or anything. Not necessarily saying that a joke is the best thing to say in that situation, but I feel like I just kind of like I didn't say much. I didn't do anything other than go, he said that, and that's bad. And I agree that it's bad, but I just wanted to it felt like a weird note to move on to the next thing from. You know what I'm saying? I've also seen people try to defend the church, be like, well, he's not saying that it's a bad thing. No. 100% they're saying that that's a bad thing. These are all things that you're struggling with that you need to come to a higher power in order to gain help from to overcome those things. When being gay is not something you overcome, it's part of who you are. It's like me trying to overcome having blue eyes. It's just part of who I am. It's the whole getting a jab in, saying that being gay is bad. And then when someone says, hey, your rhetoric is bad, you go, well, I didn't even say that being gay was bad. I just said that it was among things that you need to overcome through help from a higher power because living with them will send you to hell. That's it. That's all that I'm saying. Okay, now we can get back to Now this TikTok got deleted, so I have to show it in a duet. Or maybe I'll just crop the duet. Here's the context.
I know the climate crisis can feel overwhelming and that it's easy to feel powerless.
But as a theater artist, you have so much power to create change.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can use your voice to get loud
about the climate crisis and demand action.
Join us.
And together,
we can change things for good.
Get it? Because for good is in the show that they're on the set of. It's pretty smart. I think it goes without saying that the Broadway Green Alliance is a good thing. Climate advocacy is good, and pushing for a better future is the morally correct thing to do. I'll stand by all three of those statements. It's just the way that this particular video is. That's so funny, because it's so off the mark. The backflip is honestly kind of iconic. I wonder what other things they were considering having the performer do. And so then I go into a me doing a bunch of little things that I think. As a theater artist, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. As a theater artist, and you want to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. I was gonna do some light tap dancing, but you can only find one shoe, which, as a theater artist, feels very on brand. See, I couldn't make a whole video about that. Do any of you follow the IRS on Instagram? Probably not, but I do, and you should too. I'd say, of all of the government agencies, the IRS is the one that needs an Instagram page the least. And it's not close. Nobody loves the IRS. It's not like they have cool branding to sell merch for. They're not like the Park Service where they're out and about in nature, taking picture of the natural beauty of... No, it's the Internal Revenue Service. Well, they do post on Instagram a lot. and I wait with bated breath for every new upload. So let's see what they have. Remember the Little Miss and Mr. meme that was going around for a hot second? Well, you know the IRS had to hop on the trend and make what looks like the Internet Explorer logo's deadbeat cousin. Why are you so happy, huh? You work for the IRS. You don't deserve to have this level of happiness. What about this one? That is 2 chips in 2 different dips. IRS.gov is your hashtag pipeline for last-minute tax filing help. You know, when you're browsing the pipeline hashtag looking for great new content. Going separate ways? Remember, divorce affects your tax situation. God, this world is bleak. I have no idea why this post is just a banana peel. I don't know why this one says, I bet you make babies smile. That one feels a little weird to me. What I do know is that someone got paid American dollars to make all of these graphics for the IRS. And then the IRS took a little bit of that money back in the form of taxes. They had to re-upload this one because it's a video of someone snapping. But when they originally uploaded it, it was just a static image of a finger getting ready to, not a whole hand, getting ready to snap. Here are some submissions I've made myself. If anyone at the IRS is watching, please, feel free to use these on your own. I won't even charge you so that you can then take some of them. You can just have them. These are my gift to the Internal Revenue Service. You're welcome. So Freev is a streaming service that has ads on the service to supplement revenue, right? I say supplement some income like they're really bleeding for cash. Amazon owns it, so they're fine. It has shows like Play-Doh Squished, Pretty Hard Cases, and Luke Bryan's Dirt Road Diary. More like Luke Bryan's dirty, stinky, smelly road diarrhea. That's by far the worst joke I've ever made on YouTube. As I said, it's owned by Amazon, so when you see an ad play for like Clorox wipes, you can just click it and it's added to your cart. Kind of dystopian, but it's okay because most of the ads that I've seen on Freev are ads for Freev. Very much Nicole Kidman AMC vibes.
Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
The reason I'm talking about it is not because I have a penchant for obscure streaming services that no one talks about. Contrary to what the last 2 videos might lead you to believe, I don't actually care about streaming services this much. The reason I was on Freev is because it's the only place to watch the first 3 seasons of ABC's Holy Moly, and I was working on a very long video essay about the show because I like making videos that no one will watch. So I'm making my graphics, I'm grabbing clips from the show, I'm doing my voiceover. I feel like things are going well. Then I go to check my screen recording, and the screen from Freev has been black the whole time. I can hear the audio from the show.
Look at Kyle, he's an everyman.
Look at him, he really is.
He's a Joe Six-Pack.
Yeah.
He is an everyman.
He's a garbage man.
Garbage man.
He's a garbage man.
Garbage man.
Yeah.
But that's actually the part that I need the least for a video essay. Why doesn't it want me recording ABC's Holy Moly? It's a free streaming service. Anyone can watch it for free. It's not like I'm taking away. I've had no problem screen recording from Hulu or Netflix or Disney Plus, but for some fucking reason, Freev is like, no. You can't. It's a free streaming service. There's no payment that's exchanging it. It's also very possible that I'm the one in the wrong and that I've done something incorrectly, which caused the screen recordings to show up with no footage. But for now, I'm just pissed. So sorry for everyone who's been dying to hear me talk for way too long about a mini golf show. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you wouldn't mind liking or subscribing, I would really appreciate that too. I feel like the overlap between people who watch commentary videos and people who are theater kids, those 2 circles it's almost one circle. And I'm the one who's going, what if I bring the theater content to the theater people? Again, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.